Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In the last session, we have seen the activity called filter activity in the part of data table session. In this session, we are going to discuss about another activity, that is lookup data table in the data tables. So for that, we need to take a data table. So I already used the same data table which I am using for the earlier sessions. So that is having the details of student name, marks and the roll numbers. So here, what is the purpose of lookup data table is, so first we will get the activity from the activities. So just search for lookup data table. So it is available under UiPath systems.activities. Just drag and drop into our design panel. Okay. So what the purpose of this lookup data table activity is, so if you observe in my previous session while filtering, so we are giving the conditions, like if you want to filter with the help of marks, so we are keeping the keep or remove with the condition like if marks equals to 800 or 600, so then the relevant records will get displayed in a new data table and we can see that in the result. So in the same way, we can give the multiple conditions using and or operators. If suppose if I want to know the result of Leo or Queen, so if these two conditions are matched, so then we will see the records related to the Leo and Queen. So with the help of lookup data table, what we can know is, so if you want to know the index of a particular record, suppose if I want to know the index of Venkat, so with the help of lookup data table, we can achieve that index value and we can display it to the user. In the same way, if you want to know the marks of a particular student, like if I want to know the marks of Ravi, so we can just need to provide the Ravi name and we need to mention the column name from where we want to get the value along with the index also we can achieve. Or else if you want to know the marks, we can just provide the Ravi name and we can get the marks of Ravi, which is equals to 900. I will show you how we can achieve this with the help of lookup data table activity. So here, if you observe the properties, so in the input session, we have the input fields for data table and lookup value. So here, what I will do is I will create one input dialog box. So where user can give the value to the robo for displaying the row index. Okay. So here, what I will do is I will fill these two fields. So enter any student name. Okay. So the output of input dialog box need to store in some variable. So here I will create one variable. This is my variable name, student name. Okay. So from with the help of the student dialog box, input dialog box, so I will get the student name. So where we want to find the index of a particular student from our data table. So here I will give the lookup value, so which is the student name. I will explain you how it is. So dt is my data table and here is the lookup value. So we can directly provide the value in static manner. Suppose if you want to get only the value of Leo, so we can directly give it, or if you are using this input dialog box, so during runtime, so we can give the input value. So this time I'm using the variables. So I have given the input details. So if you observe the lookup column, and so here it is asking for the three details, while column or column index or column name. So if you give any one of the value, the two values will get ignored. So here what I will do is I want to get the details of row index of the student name. So I am going to keep the index as 0, as 0 indicates the first column. Okay, so I'm keeping 0 here, and if you want to give the column name, you just need to mention the column name in the column name field in double quotes. Okay, so if you want to get the row index, so in the output field you just need to provide the variable. So here control key and keep creating a new variable called index. So this will show you the index value of the particular input. So for displaying this, I'll use one message box. So to display the row index of a particular student. Okay. So now I will run this. So what will happen is, so once the robot is starting execution, so it will ask the user to give the input of the student name. Okay, so let's run this. So execution is started. Yeah, here we got the input dialog box asking for the student name. So I'm going to keep Leo as my input as my student name. So here it is showing as 0. So here if you observe, our Leo is the student name who is in the first row. So which means as index is starting from 0 to 1, 2, 3 like this. So it is showing the result as 0. So we'll try for one more student name. So this time I will do this. I will get the row index for Hayden. This one. Yeah, I got the index as 6. So here we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it is in 7th position. So, but as per the index, so it is in 6. Okay, so we'll do one thing. So now this time I want to display the roll number or marks of the Hayden. So, or else I will take the marks of the Hayden. So we can achieve with the help of this lookup data table as well. So if you observe, we have one more field called cell value. So here we need to provide the cell value details. Like so here we have some more input fields. It is target column. So suppose if you want to achieve the details from a particular column, like if you want to get the row number or marks, so we need to provide those column details here. So based on the lookup value matches to the column name, it will give you the result from the cell value. Okay, so here I'm going to keep marks as my target column. Okay, so and these marks whatever we are getting from a particular student will store into a new variable called control. So I'm keeping a called cell value. So here I'm keeping one more variable. So this time I'm keeping it as marks. So as it is an integer, I'm converting this variable type into int32. So here I'll change the message box as well. So in the message box, so I updated with the marks variable. So let's run this. So execution is started. So this time I want to know the details of Rajesh, who is having the score of 660. So let's give the input to our input data field. Okay, click on OK. So now we got the result as 660. So let's see what happens if we are giving the input which is not available in the student name column. Okay, so I'm going to run this again. So I am keeping the name as Sai, so which is not available in our data table. So let's see the output. So if you're checking for, yeah, so it is error. So as it is the null value, so we are getting the error message whose name is not available in the student. So it will show you the message like this. So like this, we need to use this lookup data table if you want to get the details of a record with any value, or if you want to find any row index of a particular record, so we can achieve it with the help of this lookup data table. So I hope you like this video. So please do subscribe to my channel and please click on the bell icon to get the notifications on the latest videos. Thank you.